Thoughts are electric. They carry a charge, and every thought you think sends signals into the quantum field, inviting a matching experience back into your life. Yet so many of us are unaware of the thoughts we think, especially the negative ones. These thoughts run on repeat, like an old record with a scratch, repeating the same line, the same feeling over and over again. And then we wonder why nothing changes, why life feels like it's stuck, why the past keeps becoming the future. But here's the truth. You cannot think negative thoughts and expect a positive life. Most people don't realize how addicted they are to their own suffering, not because they want to be in pain, but because it's familiar, it's known, it's safe. You wake up, and your first thought is stress, then doubt, then fear. You remember the problems. You feel the emotions connected to those problems. And just like that, you're back in the past. The body becomes the unconscious mind. It memorizes pain, and then the same internal chemical state creates the same reality. The body thinks it's living the same day again, and it is, because you're thinking the same thoughts. Now imagine this. What if those thoughts weren't yours? What if those negative thoughts were just programs? Echoes of your parents, your teachers, your peers, society. Voices you adopted over time, and yet you believe them, you trust them. I'm not good enough. I can't change. This is just who I am. But none of that is real. None of it. It's a loop, a lie, a virus in the mind, and it's time to kill it. Killing your negative thoughts isn't about fighting them. It's about becoming aware of them, because what you are unaware of controls you, but what you become aware of, you take control over. The moment you notice that negative voice, pause. Observe it. Don't believe it, because you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. You are the consciousness that sees. And once you see clearly, you reclaim your power. You step out of the story. You stop reacting. You start creating. Let's look deeper. Thoughts are the language of the brain. Emotions are the language of the body. A negative thought generates a negative emotion. That emotion fuels more negative thoughts. That's the feedback loop. That's the trap. And every time you think those thoughts, you reinforce the neural pathways that make them automatic. You wire your brain for suffering. But the brain is plastic. It can change. It rewires with intention, with attention, with repetition. You just have to stop rehearsing pain and start rehearsing possibility. What if you woke up tomorrow and didn't think about your problems? What if you didn't define yourself by your past? What if, instead of remembering your wounds, you remembered your potential? What if you could teach your body how the future feels, instead of letting it relive the past? You can. You absolutely can. Starts with becoming the observer, sitting in stillness, watching the waves of thought rise and fall. And when a negative thought appears, don't resist it. Don't run. Just recognize it. Say to yourself, that's not me. That's a program. That's a habit. And then let it go. Do not judge yourself for thinking negatively. That only adds more negativity. Instead, be curious. Why did I just think that? Where did it come from? Do I want to keep it? Most times, the answer is no. But if you never pause to look, you'll keep running on autopilot. You'll keep being the old self, expecting a new life. That's not how it works. Change requires discomfort. Rewiring your brain means disrupting the patterns. You may feel resistance. That's good. It means the old is dying. It means you're stepping into the unknown. That's where the magic happens. And understand this. Negative thoughts aren't bad. They're signals, indicators. They're showing you where you're still holding on to fear, to limitation, to lack. Use them. Thank them. Let them guide you toward the parts of yourself still waiting to be healed. You don't kill negative thoughts with force. You kill them with light, with awareness, with presence. You kill them by starving them of your energy, your attention, your belief. The moment you stop feeding them, they wither. They lose power, because you are the power. Let's go deeper into biology. When you think negatively, your brain releases stress hormones, cortisol, adrenaline. Your body tightens. Your heart races. Your immune system weakens. You're not just thinking negatively. You're being negative. Your entire system aligns with the vibration of fear. And if you stay there long enough, it becomes chronic. You age faster. You get sick. You feel empty. And yet we normalize this. We call it life. It's not life. It's a misalignment. Your natural state is health, peace, joy, expansion. That's your truth. But to return to that state, you must clean the lens.
Purge the mind.
Choose better thoughts, over and over.
Not just once.
Not just when it's easy.
Every single time.
Because repetition is the mother of mastery. The brain learns by doing, so do it, every day. When a thought of doubt arises, replace it. I am capable. When a thought of fear arises, transcend it. I am safe. When a thought of shame arises, transform it. I am worthy. Say it until you believe it. Believe it until you become it. Become it until you live it. This isn't fantasy. It's neuroscience. Your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. So if you rehearse the new self long enough, the body believes it. The mind accepts it. The energy shifts. The field responds. Kill the thought that says you're broken. Kill the thought that says it's too late. Kill the thought that says you don't matter. They're lies. All of them. You are more than you think. You are more than you feel. You are consciousness in form, here to awaken, here to evolve. And you don't do this for perfection. You do this for freedom.
Freedom from the past.
Freedom from conditioning. Freedom from self-imposed limits. That's the real reward. Your brain is not your enemy. It's your ally, when trained. Your thoughts are not chains. They are keys, when chosen wisely. So choose. Choose thoughts that elevate, thoughts that heal, thoughts that ignite your spirit. Make it your mission to think greater than how you feel, to think beyond your circumstances, to think as the version of you who already has the life you want. Because here's the paradox. You don't wait to feel good to think good thoughts.
You think good stuff, and then you feel good.
You don't wait for the world to change to feel empowered. You feel empowered, and the world changes. And yes, it takes discipline.
It takes intention.
But what's the alternative? Living in reaction. Letting life happen to you? Being a prisoner of your mind? No, that's not your destiny. You are not here to survive. You are here to create. And creation starts in the mind. See your thoughts like seeds. Plant fear, and you grow anxiety. Plant doubt, and you harvest limitation. But plant love, and you bloom possibility. Plant gratitude, and you birth miracles.
It's all choice.
Always choice. Now let's talk about the body. The body is always listening. It eavesdrops on your mind. So when you constantly think, I'm tired, the body obeys. When you think, I'm sick, it complies. But when you think, I am healing, the body shifts. When you think, I am whole, the chemistry changes. And that's not imagination. That's epigenetics. The genes express based on your perception. Your reality bends to your beliefs. You are not a victim of your biology. You are the author, and the script begins with thought. So what if, just for today, you refuse to indulge one single negative thought? What if you treated each one like poison? What if you became so aware, so awake, that negativity couldn't survive in your presence? It's possible. You just need to practice.
Practice stillness.
Practice observation. Practice new beliefs. Rehearse the future until it becomes more familiar than the past. The brain changes through focus. What you fire, you wire. Fire neurons of love, of trust, of faith. And you wire those pathways. Soon they become your default, not because you faked it, but because you trained it. And if a negative thought sneaks in, bless it. Then let it go. Don't dwell. Don't spiral. Return to center. Return to truth. Return to now. The now is your power. In the now, no story exists. No trauma lives. Only presence. And in presence, you remember who you are. Not the illusion, not the mask, but the essence. You came here to evolve, to expand, to awaken. So don't shrink into old thinking. Don't cling to what no longer serves. Let it burn.
Let it be.
And rise. Rise as the new self, the empowered self, the clear, conscious creator who chooses thoughts like an artist chooses colors. Intentionally, joyfully, purposefully. And when the world triggers you, and it will, don't regress. Don't collapse. Pause. Breathe. Remember, you are the awareness, not the reaction.
You are the sky, not the storm.
And in that remembrance, the negative thought dissolves. It cannot survive the light of awareness. So every moment becomes sacred. Every choice becomes a portal. You are no longer asleep. You are awake. And in your awakening, you free not just yourself, but everyone who sees you rise. Because the greatest gift you can give the world is a mind no longer at war with itself.
Heart open.
A spirit alive. And that begins with a single thought. A better one.
Now.